Hello everyone. Today, I want to give you some advice on earning profits on SOFA. First of all, I recommend that beginners start with Earn. Secondly, you should use USDT on the Arbitrum chain because the current lending rates are higher. Another question that often comes up is why the odds for bull trend and bear trend are worse compared to range bound. The reason is quite simple. For range bound, you must always stay within a specified range, which is why it's also called double no touch. In contrast, for bull and bear trends, you only need to end up within the specified range at the end, making range-bound less probable. The higher odds for range-bound are because you need to stay within the specified range continuously. For instance, if we buy a range-bound from 3,000 to 3,700 by the end of the month, you can think of range-bound as rolling over and selling short every day. If the price goes out of the range, the market maker will close your position to stop the loss. You can understand it this way. Range-bound is like the compounded yield from numerous short-term sells. For instance, if we shorten the time frame, you'll see that the closer the roll, the higher the potential gain. However, if you do these small rolls over a longer period, say 20 days, the gains accumulate significantly. Extending the time frame further increases this difference. For example, a 3,100 to 3,600 range bound by July 5th is not too extreme and can offer odds of 31. If you set a further range, the odds go higher because it can roll over multiple times. If you roll 3 times at 3,100, the extra yield is around 10%, adding up to 49% potential yield after 3 rolls. In a previous video, we discussed that if you roll more aggressively, such as from 3,300 to 3,600, you could achieve potential yield of 136% by rolling to the 20th. However, my advice is not to roll too far unless you're aiming for RCH. It's better to roll closer, like buying a range bound from 3,200 to 3,600 on the 5th, then roll it further if you win. This method, similar to buying lottery tickets, allows you to roll over winnings step by step rather than trying to hit multiple small probabilities at once. Therefore, my suggestion for purchasing Earn on SOFA is to choose range-bound, but with expiry not too far into the future. A period of 10 to 15 days is ideal and safer, with a higher success rate and better mental comfort. The price dynamics are unpredictable, and market makers' quotes are dynamic, so it's not always good to commit too far ahead. A 10 to 15-day range-bound can yield 8 to 10%, potentially offering an annualized return of around 50%, though 40% is more realistic. Today's advice focuses on a capital-preserved investment on SOFA. However, Earn is not entirely risk-free, and some players have reported losses. These losses typically come from the AAV interest. For example, you might place an order with a 5% interest rate, but as AAV settles continuously, the effective interest might be lower, leading to a discrepancy. This can result in a small loss when you redeem your position. The impact is minor, usually just a fraction of a percent. Additionally, if you don't claim your position on SOFA, it will still accrue AAV interest automatically, so forgetting to claim doesn't affect your earnings. Hopefully, this clarifies things for everyone. Thank you, and see you next time.